Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and today we are going to add few things to the game. So first we are going to add a new trace channel, so we can actually I'll show you guys. We will add another trace channel for the weapon firing, shooting, stuff like that. Okay, let's go to the project settings, and now on the engine we want to go to the collision, and here at the trace channels we want to add a new trace channel, and let's call this shoot maybe. And the default response should be block. And now accept. Okay, now we can close this. Next thing we want to do, we actually want to go to our PP first person character. So let's open that. And we want to go to our fire trace, which you can find from here, from the functions. And now we want to go to our line trace by channel. And now trace channel is set by visibility. And we don't want to use that because later on when we add walls or the windows where the zombies can come through and stuff like that, we will need two channels so we can interact with the window and also shoot through it. If you're using only one, then it is not possible. So we will have to change this to shoot. Okay, let's compile. Now we want to go to our shotgun trace and also change that to shoot. Okay, compile and save. And you can do the stab trace if you want, but I think it's better to leave it to visibility. Okay. But yeah, the next thing we want to do, let's actually fix the collision of the mystery box. So basically now we can jump over it, and if we open it, yeah, this will cause a lot of glitches later on. So let's fix that. And also now we can only interact when we are hitting the box, as you can see. And also if we're going to here, now you can see we cannot interact because it's further away. You can see now it doesn't let us interact anymore. Let's fix that. Okay, let's go to the interactables and to the PP mystery box and to the viewport. And now what we want to do, let's actually first we want to click this PP mystery box self or default scene root, it doesn't matter. And now let's search for box collision. Okay, and for the box collision, let's change this height to 5, this to 1.5, this to 3.5. And now only thing we have to change is the location set value. So 175, I think that was good value. So now we basically have this collision box, and this should be just so the player can jump over it. And now what we want to do here is we actually want to scroll down from here, and now we have this collision preset here. We want to actually click this and custom. And now you can see we have the shoot block because it's our default trace channel response. We want to change this to let's actually change it to ignore, and also this projectile to ignore, like that. Okay, now we can compile. Now one other thing we want to do, let's actually rename this to physical collision, like that. Now let's duplicate it and okay, yeah. Let's call this like interaction collision. Okay, now when we have the interaction collision here, we want to scroll up and we want to change this height to something little bit smaller, to like 2. Okay, and now let's change this to 75. Now it should be here at the bottom, and it should go like a little bit over the box. I will show you what this does. Now we actually want to go to here, and we want to find our visibility, and we want to click this to or set this to block like this, or it doesn't work. Now I will show you what happens. So basically, now we can interact with the box. It doesn't matter if we're like has the interaction, like invisible interaction box here. Yeah, and now, oh, sorry about that. I forgot to physical collision. We want to change all these values to block all these object responses like this, but not this projectile. Okay, now that it's set, it should work. So basically now we cannot jump over it, yeah, because it has like invisible box here, but we can interact with it from here, so it has like better interaction collision. Okay, next thing, we actually I can show you. I think we cannot shoot zombies right now because we changed the collision trace channel. Oh, we actually can, because we have default is set to block. So let's go to the PP enemy main, and now where we want to go is actually, let's first click the capsule component. Let's check these values. We want to collision preset custom, and now we want to change this shoot to ignore, or else we will be shooting the collision box, not the zombie. Okay, the next thing, we want to go to the mesh and scroll down. Here I think we actually have all these. Oh, let's change this projectile to overlap. Everything else should be correct. And now one more thing, or otherwise we will have a little glitch. So let's go to hit collision. We want to check that our collision priest want to set it to custom, and we want to set this shoot to overlap, and also this projectile to overlap, like that. Now let's compile and save. So now it should work correctly. Yeah, it works. Okay. The next thing we want to do, actually, I will show you once more. Weapon and so now, when we kill the zombie, I think we still can shoot him when when he's dead. We don't want that to happen. So let's go back to the PP enemy main, and we want to go to the take damage function. And here at the end, where we, after all this remove health and stuff like that, after this branch, we have this set collision response to channel, these things. We want to move all these further away, so we only have these here. Now we want to copy this set collision response to channel here, and we want to change this channel to the shoot channel. And now we want to get a this from here, and let's add some reroutes like always. Yeah, now it should work the way we want it to work. So basically, when the zombie is dead, it should be dead, and we cannot shoot him anymore. So now, yeah, so that works. The next thing we want to do is, actually, I think we have done all the things that like all the things about the trace channel thing. So next, what we want to do in this video is, let's change the weapon by wall by actor a little bit. So let's go to the blueprints and let's go to the interactables and to our PP weapon wall buy. Okay, and here let's actually check this. Let's click this sphere. Oh, we have this set to block. Let's actually set this shoot to ignore. Okay, compile and save. Now what we want to do, we want to go to the event graph and what we want to do here is we actually want to copy this code, all this uh, sphere trace code from the start. Let's copy all this and now keep the control clicked and left click that begin play so it unselects it. Now let's just move all this to here and alt left click, remove all those. Now let's remove that link also and get this data table row weapon data table and this skeletal mesh thing, and let's move this to the start. You can see soon why we are doing this. Now let's connect that from the start, and now let's move that further. Now let's get that line trace thing or sphere trace, get it to here in the middle like this. Let's actually check how it's aligned. Then, and now let's connect these here also. Okay, now we want to add a little function here in the middle. That should be called calculate weapon size. And this should be pretty simple because we have done it before on the mystery box. So let's just copy this to there. And yeah. And now let's actually compile and save and go to the PP, to the first person map. And now let's open the PP mystery box and let's go to the calculate weapon size. Now what we want to do here, we want to copy all, actually not that one, all this from here. So Control and C. And now we can go to here and now do the calculate weapon size. And now let's paste it here. So Control and V. And now we want to, actually I will align this like that. And I will check if the, yeah, let's promote this the variable. Connect it here. Oh, shit. Like that. And let's call this variable like weapon location. Okay, compile and save. Now we want to go back to the event graph. Now what we want to do here is we actually first we want to get this out hit impact point and promote it to a variable also. Now what we want to do, we want to get this, or actually we want to remove or delete that and get from here and promote to a variable also. Now we can get this output and connect it to the rotation. Now let's connect this to here. Now let's rename this to rotation from X vector. Like that. Let's compile and save. Now we want to go here and we actually want to move this further. Like there. Let's break this link like that. Now we want to get our weapon and set world transform for it. Okay. Now let's connect it here. And now let's create the little code for it. So first we want to get the out hit impact point and we want to add to it And now we want to get the rotation from X vector. And from here we want to get right vector, like that. And from that return value, we want to multiply. We actually want to connect this to here. Obviously we will have to move this to here. Okay. Now we want to change this pin to the float single precision. Like that. And now what we want to multiply with is the weapon location. Like that. Okay, now we can connect that to the, oh sorry, we have to split this struct pin first. Connect this to the location. Like that. And now the next thing we want to do, we want to get our weapon once more and get world rotation. Now we want to split this, and from the X let's get and make rotator, like that. Let's leave some space and actually move this to here, oh, to here, and connect the X and Y like that. And from the set we want to add, and what we want to add is 180, so it turns the weapon around. Now we want to connect this to the rotation. Okay, and now after that we want to connect this to here. Okay, compile and save. Now let's check how it looks. Oh, my game is lacking, but you can see now the weapons are like rotated the same way as here on the box, and also they are aligned with the place where they are set. So you can see the collision starts from here and goes to end of this block, and also here up here, yeah, it's aligned on the middle. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. In the next episode we are going to start creating the, you know, the window system, so the zombies will come through the window and remove the planks from the window and stuff like that. So yeah, if you like what you saw, please click the like button, and if you want to continue watching this series, please subscribe, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye.